Oh, load of bollocks, isn't it? A load of bloody bollocks. Manchester United 3, Aston Villa 2. Villa lose their Boxing Day away day to Old Trafford. And what a load of bollocks. First acknowledge there. It's shit, isn't it? Just like Aston Villa. Very crude. Just. Ah! Load of bollocks, isn't it? Load of bloody fucking bollocks. I don't care. I don't care about swearing on this one. I was unhappy with the Sheffield United game. I thought that was a very disappointing draw because, in the grand scheme of things, it's very disappointing to come away from that game, considering the opposition we were playing. To come away from a draw, and tonight is exactly the same, just with a bit more ramification. 2-0 up at half time to go on to concede and lose the game 3-2. It's not acceptable. And I know a lot of people are going to be saying, oh, the second half we've been absolutely poor. It's been the worst 45 minutes. I think ultimately, really, since our second goal, we just haven't done anything to warrant, the result that we wanted to achieve. We're going into the second half 2-0 up. I wouldn't say we were playing massively great, but from that period of scoring the two goals, Villa were completely in control. United were having the odd shot off here and there, but they weren't really testing Emi Martinez as much. And then after that second goal, it's just like Villa completely lost the gas on it. They probably sat there and might have thought that the game's already gone, get into half time 2-0 and probably go for a third in the second half. But you just didn't do anything. And it was just 45 minutes. You know what was coming because we'd seen it after that second goal. Garnacho absolutely giving our defenders a tough time to compete with us. Garnacho getting 2 goals. And then what was going to happen? Rasmus Højlund scores his first Premier League goal after 1,000 minutes to ultimately seal the winning goal for the game and seal 3 points for Manchester United. And it's very crushing for Villa. Like I said, 2-0 up and we're throwing the game away. It's so fucking stupid. Why is it we're playing with such a lack of enthusiasm, a lack of dedication? There are times when I'm physically watching, I'm just thinking, right, I understand the game plan is to play out from the back. Why can't we just switch it up sometimes and just boot the ball up the bloody pitch? We're trying to do stuff that would suggest we're fucking 4 or 5-0 up. We're not 4 or 5-0 up. We're 2-0, getting nothing off going forward. And we've got bloody... we're getting closed down. Passing time, it's been shocking the amount of times we're giving away balls. One of the goals, the first goal that leads to United's comeback comes from a Diego Carlos. Careless pass into the middle of the pitch that United are intercepts on. And that's what has just been happening throughout the whole night. Just lack of careless passing. And as you can see, as soon as they got our first goal, that comeback was on. And there was nothing that Villa were going to do to achieve it. It also shows a lack of depth in our bench. There's no Kamara. There's no Yuri Tielemans. There's no Emi Buendia. I know Pau Torres has only just come off from an injury, but we're not starting him. We're starting 2 players that wouldn't really be effectively Premier League starters. It would be Tyrone Mings and Pau Torres. That's why we've signed them. Digne's gone off injured and we're having to play Alex Moreno, who, in my personal opinion, has not looked good since his return from injury. Matty Cash has been suspended, might also be injured, but, we don't have another right back, so we're having to play Konza out there because we haven't analysed the depth in that position. Ramsey tonight, and since his injury, does not look like the same player that we were seeing prior to this. He does not have that same impact on the game that he's been having since this injury. I'm looking at it, I'm sitting there, I'm thinking there's just not enough. You know what I mean? Like, we're playing Den Donker. With fair, go. And I didn't think he actually had a bad game tonight. But for me, I sit there and I think, if we're starting games with Den Donker, it doesn't scream, exciting football. It screams more of a defensive performance. And that's perhaps what Emery was going for today. Perhaps he was going for that defensive mindset with the chance of trying to nick goals to see us through. But ultimately, we couldn't defend, and we don't have another option when we're then having to bring on Irokubwen. And just have no, that's not going to score us a goal. That's not going to score us a goal and get us back into the game. So we're ultimately conceding these goals, and as soon as that third one, it's just like, yeah, game done. We're not really going to do it, and yeah, it happens. We lose 3 points. It's like I get it's the hope that keeps like I get with the position we're in, but fuck hell, you can do so much more. just a lack of energy, a lack of passion tonight, and just a lack of real sense of motivation to see it through. Has cost us 3 points tonight. It's cost us 2 points the other night against Sheffield United. Um, and in fairness, Tottenham will be playing on Thursday night. We're 3 points now ahead of them. Arsenal will be playing Thursday as well. Liverpool winning today. We are technically still in the mix, but you got to think, if we go to Burnley and don't get 3 points now, then it's just going to go down. No, I'm not saying we can't be expecting to not have been in this position at the start of the win, but like when you're there, you expect to stay there. And considering how well we have been doing recently, as I said, United have not been on the best of runs of form, and it would have been a perfect opportunity to catch them out. And unfortunately, we've massively failed on it. So it's just like bollocks to see. It's just a load of bollocks to see it, and it's just very disappointing. Star players tonight, really. I think Langley. I didn't think he had a bad game. Like I said, Dendonka. Apart from that, everyone just felt anonymous. I thought Conte gave it his all, but that doesn't win you games, does it? But like I said, Burnley on Saturday, we ideally need 3 points. We need to get back on track. And what better way to do it against the team that we seem to do really well against, away from home at Turf Moor, especially given their running form. But then again, it'd be typical Villa as well to get them back into form with a win. So all you can do is hope. But yeah, leave in the comments down below what you thought of the game. It's just a really question to feed. Like I said, we've got to get back to winning ways on Saturday with Burnley. So up the Villa, the pride of Villa. Fuck it.